Take a soft breath in, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders gently drop. You are here now, and that is enough. There is nothing you need to fix and nothing you need to prove. You are simply allowing yourself to be present with these words, with your own heart, with your own breath. Let this moment be a kind, quiet gift to yourself. You are safe to relax. You are safe to listen. You are safe to receive. As you breathe, feel your body resting more deeply where you are. Your spine can lengthen just a little. Your jaw can loosen, and the muscles around your eyes can soften. Let your chest open slightly, as if you are making space for more air, more life, more ease. You do not need to rush. You are not behind. Every breath is right on time. Every breath is a small door opening to greater peace. You and I are going to gently shift something very important today. We are going to soften the way you think about prosperity, about wealth, about your ability to receive good things, not with force, not with pressure, but with kindness. You do not need to fight your mind. You only need to offer it a new direction. You have lived with certain thoughts, perhaps for many years, and those thoughts have shaped the way you feel about life, about opportunities, about what is possible for you. Today is a beautiful moment to let one new thought begin to take root. Take another easy breath in, and as you exhale, allow any tightness around your heart to relax. You may have carried disappointment around money. You may have heard harsh words or absorbed fearful messages about not having enough, not being enough, not doing enough. Those old messages are not your truth. They are echoes from the past, and you are not required to carry them any longer. Right now, in this moment, life offers you the chance to gently set them down. Feel how your body responds when you give yourself permission to release those old ideas. You might feel a small loosening in your chest, a lightness in your belly, or a little sigh wanting to move through you. Let it come. Let your body exhale the tension connected to all those heavy thoughts. You are not failing. You are simply growing beyond old patterns. That is something to honor, not judge. Prosperity is not a judgment on your worth. It is not a reward for being perfect or a punishment for any mistakes. Prosperity is an energy, a flow, a natural expression of life moving through you and around you. It is meant to support you, to nourish you, to help you express more of who you are. When your thoughts are filled with fear or scarcity, it is as if you are tightening a valve. The flow is there, but the opening feels small. When your thoughts become more loving, more trusting, more aligned with your true worth, the valve opens. The flow does what it always wanted to do, move toward you and through you. Place a gentle awareness on your breath again. Feel the air entering, leaving, entering, leaving. Notice how life constantly gives to you as you inhale, and how you release what you no longer need as you exhale. This is the natural rhythm of receiving and letting go, receiving and letting go. Prosperity works the same way. It is not something you must chase or grasp. It is something you align with, something you allow, something you become willing to receive. There is one thought that can begin to rewire your entire relationship with prosperity. It is a very simple thought, and yet very powerful. Life supports my abundance because I am worthy. Let this thought move through you. You do not have to force yourself to believe it completely right now. You only need to be willing to consider it. Life supports your abundance because you are worthy, not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, not because you never made mistakes. Life supports your abundance because your very existence is valuable. Take a slow breath in and quietly say inside yourself, I am worthy of abundance. As you breathe out, let your body respond. Perhaps your mind wants to argue at first. That is all right. You are not here to fight your mind. You are here to reassure it. You can gently say to your own thoughts, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am learning a new way now." Over time, a repeated loving thought becomes stronger than any old fear. For so long, you may have linked money and prosperity to anxiety. You may have felt pressure, urgency, or a sense of never being enough. Those feelings taught your nervous system to associate wealth with stress. Right now, you are teaching your mind and body something very different. That abundance can be peaceful, that wealth can be gentle, that prosperity can arrive in a calm and loving atmosphere. Each breath you take in relaxation is like a small rewiring of your inner circuitry. Allow yourself to scan your body slowly from the top of your head down to your feet. Notice where you still hold tension. Perhaps your neck feels tight or your stomach feels knotted. Wherever you feel it, send a little breath there. Tell that part of your body, you are safe. It is safe to soften. It is safe to receive. Your body is listening. Your cells respond to the messages you give them. When you speak kindly to yourself, you are already creating the inner conditions for prosperity to grow. You may have learned to believe that you need to work harder and harder, to push more and more, to prove yourself constantly to deserve wealth. Right now, I invite you to explore a different possibility. What if your worth is not tied to your struggle? What if life can support you more when you allow yourself to relax, to become more open, to trust your inner guidance? This is not about doing nothing. It is about taking inspired action from a place of peace rather than fear. Feel into the idea that life loves you, not just a little, but truly, fully, unconditionally. Life is not against you. Life is not withholding good from you. When you shift your thought from "I am alone and unsupported" to "I am loved and supported," you begin to see opportunities you could not see before. You begin to notice ideas, intuitive nudges, helpful connections that were always available but hidden behind a fog of worry. You can gently say to yourself now, "It is safe for me to be guided toward prosperity." Let your shoulders soften as you say that. Feel how your body responds to the idea of safety. Safety is a big part of receiving wealth. When you do not feel safe, you turn away from opportunities. You shrink yourself. You doubt your own abilities. When you feel safe, you stand more openly in your life. You say yes where you once said no, and you say no where you once felt forced to say yes. You make choices that honor your value. With every breath, you are allowed to step deeper into this sense of safety. You do not have to rush the process. There is no deadline for your healing. You might feel waves of emotion as you release old beliefs about not deserving good things. If they arise, let them come. Tears, sighs, warmth in the chest. These are signs that something is softening, shifting, making space for a kinder reality. Now, let your awareness rest in the center of your chest. You can place a hand there if you like, feeling the gentle movement as you breathe. This is your heart space, the place where love, trust, and self-worth live. Tell this part of you, you are worthy of a beautiful life. You are worthy of consistent, peaceful prosperity. Feel the truth of this statement, even if parts of you are still unsure. You are planting a seed. Seeds do not become a garden overnight, yet the moment they are planted, a new reality has already begun. The one thought that rewires prosperity for you can be expressed in many gentle ways, but its essence is always about worthiness and support. You might feel drawn to a sentence like, "Life supports me in every good way." You might resonate with, "Good flows to me and through me because I am valuable." Choose whichever form feels tender and reassuring in your body. When you repeat it in a calm state, you are teaching your nervous system that abundance is not a threat. It is a natural, loving part of your path. Notice the difference in your body when you think a fearful thought about money versus a loving, supportive thought about abundance. A fearful thought may create tightness, shallow breathing, a racing heart. A loving thought repeated with care can create spaciousness, deeper breaths, a sense of quiet strength. This is how you begin to rewire prosperity, by repeatedly choosing the thoughts that bring softness to your body and peace to your heart, even in small moments. You do not need to be positive all the time. That would be another form of pressure. You only need to be gently aware of when you are speaking to yourself harshly, and then choose to be kinder. When you catch yourself thinking, "Things never work out for me," you can pause, breathe, and say, "I am learning to see how life is beginning to support me more and more." This is not denial, it is redirection. It is an act of inner leadership and self-love. Let your breath deepen as you hear this. You do not need to wait for external proof of prosperity to begin feeling abundant inside. In fact, the inner feeling is what opens the door for external proof to arrive. When you practice thoughts of worthiness and support, you generate a quiet inner wealth, confidence, peace, clarity, openness. That inner wealth becomes a magnet for physical forms of abundance. Your state of being comes first, the manifestations follow. You can gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable and allow your awareness to turn inward. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Sense the subtle hum of aliveness in your hands, your feet, your face. This aliveness is life itself moving through you. Life chose to express itself as you. That is not an accident. That is a sign of your value. You are not here to live in constant fear of lack. You are here to remember that you are part of a generous, intelligent universe that responds to the vibration of your thoughts. Quietly say to yourself, "I am allowed to think thoughts that support my prosperity." Let that sentence rest in your mind. You are allowed. You are permitted. You have the inner authority to select your thoughts. Old conditioning may rise up sometimes, but it does not control you. You can observe it, thank it, and gently choose again. Each time you do, you strengthen new pathways in your subconscious mind, pathways that lead toward acceptance of good, toward openness, toward receiving. Money and wealth are simply forms of energy that respond to what you believe you deserve. If you have carried the idea that you are undeserving, that you must sacrifice your joy to have enough, then you have been living in an inner conflict. Today, that conflict begins to ease. There is a new harmony available to you, the harmony of knowing that you can be loving with yourself and also prosperous, that you can be gentle and also powerful, that you can be peaceful and also richly supported. Let your spine lengthen slightly, as if you are growing taller from within. Feel a quiet dignity rising in you. This dignity is not arrogance. It is the recognition that you belong here in this life with all its beauty and all its gifts. You belong in rooms of opportunity. You belong in experiences of ease. You belong in states of mental and emotional peace around your finances. As you embody this dignity, the world begins to mirror it back to you through circumstances, ideas, and supportive people. As you breathe, you may notice thoughts drifting in and out. Some may say, "This is too good to be true," or "I do not know how to change after all these years." Greet those thoughts with compassion. You can say, "I understand why you are afraid. You are used to protecting me, and yet I am choosing to believe that life can support me in new, kinder ways." When you speak to your fear with love, it gradually relaxes its grip. Fear is like a child that wants reassurance, not punishment. Bring your attention back to your chest and your belly. Is there any tightness there? If so, breathe into it. Let your breath be like a warm light filling that space, melting tension, dissolving old stories that say, I am not enough, or I will always struggle. Those stories may have felt true in the past, but they are not ultimate truths. They are simply narratives that can be rewritten. You are the author of your inner script now. You can choose a kinder story. The new story might sound like this. I am learning to see myself as worthy of every good thing. I am learning to trust that life supports me. I am learning to allow prosperity to come to me in ways that feel peaceful and aligned. Notice how this story feels in your body. There is no harshness, no demand for perfection, only a gentle movement toward greater acceptance and trust. The nervous system can relax into this. The subconscious mind can receive this. You do not need to know all the details of how prosperity will unfold for you. Your mind may want step-by-step guarantees, but life rarely works in such a rigid way. Instead, life gives you one next step at a time, one inner nudge, one intuitive idea, one new way of thinking. Your part is to keep your inner atmosphere as loving and receptive as you can. When you do that, the next step reveals itself more easily. Gently tell yourself, I welcome ideas that support my prosperity. As you do, feel your forehead soften, your eyes relax, your tongue rest more easily in your mouth. The more relaxed you are, the more clearly you can hear your intuition. Your inner wisdom is always speaking, but it speaks softly. Fear shouts, love whispers. When you calm your body and choose thoughts of worthiness, you create the quiet in which those whispers can be heard. Think again of that one thought you are choosing to embody, that life supports your abundance because you are worthy. Let it move from your mind into your heart and from your heart into your body. As you breathe, feel it settle into your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Let it travel down through your torso, into your hips, your legs, your feet. You are allowing this thought to become a full body experience, not just a mental sentence. At times in the future, old patterns may arise. You might feel a wave of worry or a familiar sense of lack. When that happens, you do not need to judge yourself. You can simply pause and breathe. Place a hand on your heart or your belly and softly remind yourself, I am learning a new way. I am safe, I am worthy. Life supports my prosperity. Each time you do this, you reinforce the new pathway and weaken the old one. Persistence in love creates transformation. You are not asking for too much by wanting a comfortable, supported, abundant life. You are not selfish for desiring freedom, ease, and the ability to provide for yourself and those you care about. Underneath every desire is a deeper intention to experience more life, more expression, more contribution. When your heart is open and your thoughts are aligned with worthiness, wealth becomes a tool for goodness, not a burden. Let your breath become very soft now, almost like a gentle breeze passing through you. Feel how, even in stillness, life continues to sustain you. Your heart beats without you forcing it. Your lungs expand and contract without you having to micromanage each breath. This is how natural support is. The universe has been sustaining you since the moment you arrived, and it will continue to do so. Prosperity is another expression of that support. You can say quietly within, I consent to being supported. I allow good to come to me. Feel the subtle shift in your body as you say these words. Consent and allowance are powerful states. They indicate that you are no longer blocking what wants to flow to you. You are no longer arguing against your own good. Instead, you are stepping out of the way and letting life love you through opportunities, resources, and experiences that nourish you. As you rest in this energy, notice if some areas of your body feel warmer, softer, or more spacious. You are experiencing in real time the kind of inner change that leads to outer change. You are soothing the fear that once kept you in cycles of scarcity. You are reassuring the parts of you that believed you were on your own. You are welcoming a new level of partnership with life itself. Your mind might ask, is this really enough? Can changing my thoughts genuinely affect my prosperity? It is natural to wonder, yet everything in your reality begins with a thought. From thought arises feeling, from feeling arises action, from action arises habit, from habit arises results. When you choose to nourish a loving, supportive thought, you are intervening at the very beginning of that chain. Over time, the entire pattern changes. You can start very simply. Throughout your day, whenever you remember, pause for a brief moment and breathe. In that moment, choose one gentle sentence that supports your abundance. It might be, I am open to unexpected good. It might be, life is kinder to me than I used to believe. It might be, I am safe to receive. Let that sentence be like a soft bell ringing inside you. Each repetition strengthens your new reality. You are not trying to control every thought. That would be exhausting. Instead, you are choosing to consistently return to a small set of loving, abundant thoughts. Whenever you notice yourself drifting into fear, little by little, the balance shifts. The old fearful track plays less often. The new supportive track becomes your default. This is the rewiring process. It is gentle, steady, and deeply compassionate. Feel your feet now, whether they are touching the floor, the bed, or resting in another way. Sense their connection to the surface beneath you. This is your grounding. Let yourself feel supported from below, as if the earth itself is holding you. You are not floating alone in space. You are held. The more grounded you feel, the more easily you can receive. Prosperity needs a grounded receiver. Someone who feels present in their own body, rooted in their own worth. Place your attention once more on your heart. See if you can notice even a tiny increase in warmth or softness there compared to when you began. Even the smallest shift is meaningful. You are not measuring your progress by outer numbers, but by the tenderness you offer yourself, by the peace you cultivate, by the trust you allow to grow. These inner qualities create the strongest foundation for lasting prosperity. Softly say inside, I am willing to see myself as worthy of prosperity in every area of my life. Let that willingness be enough for now. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to feel completely transformed. You only need to be willing. Willingness is the doorway through which grace enters. With each breath, more grace can flow in. As you continue your journey after this moment, life will give you chances to practice this new thought. You may encounter situations that once triggered scarcity or fear. Now, they become opportunities to respond from a different place. You will have moments where you pause, breathe, soften your shoulders, and choose the thought, life supports my abundance because I am worthy. Each time you do, you strengthen your new identity as someone who is safe to receive. In time, your outer world will begin to echo this inner shift. You may notice greater ease in making decisions, more clarity about what truly matters to you, less panic around practical matters, more openness to possibilities that once felt out of reach. These are all signs that your mind, body, and energy are aligning with an abundant reality. You are becoming a calm, steady channel for prosperity. For now, let everything become very simple. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel the gentle presence of love around you. as if life itself is wrapping you in a soft, warm blanket. You are not alone in this process. You are guided, you are supported, you are cherished. The same intelligence that moves the seasons, that opens flowers, that carries the tides, is guiding your path to abundance. You are allowed to rest in this trust. You are allowed to let go of constant worry. You are allowed to believe that things can improve in ways that are kinder and easier than you expect. You are allowed to see yourself as loved, valuable, and deeply worthy of every form of good. This is not arrogance, it is truth. And as you embrace this truth, prosperity responds. Take one more deep, slow breath in, letting your lungs fill comfortably. As you exhale, feel any remaining tension drain away from your body, down your legs, out through your feet. Let it go. In its place, welcome a quiet sense of confidence and peace. You do not need to know exactly how everything will unfold. It is enough to know that you are changing from within, and that inner change must bear fruit. You are safe, you are worthy, you are supported, you are deeply, profoundly allowed to shift your mindset, to shift your energy, and to welcome a life where prosperity is natural, gentle, and aligned with your highest good. Let this knowing settle into your heart as softly as a feather coming to rest.